Good morning, just about. Actually, it's not just about, it's just gone 11. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. It is the start of a new week. I was really sad yesterday because I found out I marked the bank holiday weekend on my calendar wrong. Thought it was bank holiday today. It's not. It's next Monday. It's raining sideways because it's really windy. So that's fun. It is the start of a new week. I am continuing the work on my project like I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. This week, we're moving on to music. So for this project, I have gone a bit crazy with the details and ended up writing a couple of songs that I want to record for the sake of adding it to my project as just having an extra flair, an extra unique bit. I don't know. I've never recorded any of the songs I wrote before. I dabbled with songwriting when I was a teenager and never really did anything with it. I came close to doing something with it. I set up this whole online campaign for myself, promoting myself, and I actually got noticed by some people quite high up in the industry. I don't want to name names because it's really embarrassing now because he's kind of involved in a lot of bad press. But some people really high up in the music industry started following me, expecting a release of one of my songs, and then I had a breakdown and ended up deleting everything, and that person unfollowed me, which in hindsight is a relief, but at the time was a bit of a bummer. And I never really came back to it. I've always kind of continued dabbling with songwriting, nowhere near to the extent that I used to, but I never really did anything with it, you know? I was never that good at guitar or keyboard to be able to perform properly, and honestly I was just a very self-conscious person and I felt like no one really cared. But I ended up writing these two songs for this project and I really want to record a demo of them, which I've never done before, outside of voice recordings on my phone. I've never really used like GarageBand or any other kind of software to properly record a song before, but that is what I'm planning on doing this week. For at least one of the two songs. I would like to get both songs done this week, but realistically I think it's probably going to spill into next week a little bit. So today I'm going to basically practice. That's basically my day. I'm honestly very self-conscious about singing at the moment. I've never had a fantastic voice. It's always been very average. I grew up in musical theatre, so I can sing enough to like hold a tune, but whether it actually sounds very good is... I don't. Yeah, vocal cords are a muscle, and if you don't use them, you kind of lose what you could do. So back when I was a kid and I did musical theatre, I could sing okay, and then when I was like 13, 14 I stopped, and I tried picking it back up again when I was like 18, and all it did was make me realise how much I'd regressed in the few years that I stopped, and it just made me very self-conscious, and I gave up. And that was kind of the last time I tried singing properly. So yeah, basically I want to try and sing some easy songs today and kind of practice with the software to kind of just get to grips with what it is that I'm doing, so that tomorrow I can go in with a fresh head of recording stuff. It's scary. I'm quite scared of it. I've messed up my vocal cords as well through talking to myself. By talking to myself I don't mean like talking to you guys, because I don't consider this talking to myself, even though it is. I'm talking to a YouTube channel that no one cares about. It's basically the same thing. I mean like I actually talk to myself, and by talking to myself I don't actually talk. I whisper. Like some crazy ass ASMR person. I walk around my room whispering to myself, and whispering, I've learned, real bad for your throat. Real bad. And I think over the past few months, because I've been at home 24/7, a lot of the time alone, I've been whispering to myself a lot more than usual, and I'm really feeling it in my throat. And I don't know whether that's emphasized in my head because I'm nervous, but I feel like I'm gonna struggle. I feel like this is gonna be a lot harder to do. It'll be interesting. Today, like I said, I'm going to warm myself up and practice some easy songs. I'm about to go wash my hair, so I plan on starting my warm-up in the shower, where the steam will hopefully help my voice. But yeah, that's what I'm up to this week. It's really weird and really scary, but Should be fine. I am also waiting for a pop filter to arrive. I'm hoping it will arrive while I'm in the shower. I do need one. We were testing the microphone over the weekend. I think I do need one. Anyways, my cat's just abandoned me to give my sister a cuddle. So she's gone in there, so I can't show her to you. But she's here. She's very clingy this morning. I don't know why. But she's also just thrown up in my room, so not really happy with that right now. Anyways, I'm gonna go wash my hair, start doing my warm-ups. It's a weird day. It's a real weird day. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a bit later. The weather is doing the thing that it was doing the entirety of last week, where it's like really sunny for an hour and then it gets really cloudy out of nowhere, and then within 10 minutes it's pouring with rain like it is right now, and then it's going to be cloudy for 10 minutes and then the sun is going to come out for an hour. It did that all of last week and it's been doing it all day today as well. It's spring, innit? It just cannot make up its bloody mind. It's been a couple hours. I washed my hair, been doing some warm-ups where I can. I've set up the microphone, I just need to plug it into my laptop now. I figured out how to make it taller because at first it was like down here and I was like, well, I can't really bend to that. That's a bit weird. I figured out how to make it taller. It's all good. I was saying this morning I ordered a pop filter, which is like the thing that you put over this part of the microphone so your puzz don't make a awkward muffly sound. It's supposed to arrive today. It said it was supposed to arrive before 10 PM today, and so I kind of checked on the Track My Package to see where it was. The guy is down my street, like the delivery man is down my street, and it says he's 3 stops away, but he's moved like 5 times and he's still 3 spots away. I don't understand. I would show you if it didn't completely give away my address, but yeah, he's moved like 5 times now and it still says he's 3 stops away, and I'm just like, well, do I wait another half hour for him to eventually make his way around to my house and get my pop filter, or do I just let it go for today? Because all I'm doing today is getting used to the singing setup. That's my only plan. I don't plan on doing any proper recordings today. Technically I don't need it if all I'm doing is practicing, but still, it would be inconvenient if I start and then have him knock on the door halfway through. What I've noticed in my practicing, my warming up, is something that I noticed when I went into my studio experience when I was 16, which I was talking about on the weekend, is that I get very self-conscious hearing my own voice, which sounds so stupid. When I went into the studio for the first time when I was 16 and I had the headphones and I was hearing myself back in the headphones, I immediately like stopped singing full out properly, like stopped breathing properly, because it threw me hearing my own voice and I became really self-conscious of it. And that's something that's kind of stuck with me. I found that in adrenaline situations, like if I were put in front of a crowd and expected to sing, I would be much better. When it's like just me singing, I just get very self-conscious. So that's kind of a problem. So I basically need to figure out a way to not hear myself sing, which for right now, that's not so much of a problem because I'm just going to be singing along to a song that I know. I've chosen a Taylor Swift song, so I just need to blast that really loudly into my own ears. But tomorrow it's going to be much more of a problem because what I'm recording is original and I have nothing to sing along to and therefore nothing to drown my own voice out. So I've been looking up white noise to blast into my ears for tomorrow so that I can't hear myself sing, so that I'll sing properly. It's a whole thing I'm going through right now. Anyway, I'll forget the pop filter. If it comes halfway through, then I'll just use it tomorrow. I won't bother with it today. And yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I can't record it because I'll be stripped for copyright because it's a Taylor Swift song, but oh, it's blurry. lightning. I think there's a storm on top of us. No, I don't know about you. Bit of hail, bit of thunder and lightning. It's crazy. What's going on? That is a lot of hail. It's focusing on the raindrops in the window. But can you see that white patch over there? That's hailstones building up on the stepping stones in the garden. That is crazy. Okay. As soon as the camera finally started focusing, it died down. You alright? Did that wake you up? Did all that hail wake you up? Yeah. Let's go back to sleep, shall we? Okay. Good evening, everybody. It is just gone 7. We've just been called down for dinner. Look how bright the sun is. Isn't that bizarre? This is what I've been trying to emphasize for the past couple of weeks now. It is just crazy weather right now. It is literally an hour ago pouring with rain, thunder and lightning, hail. And now there's sunshine. And it's been like this all day. Obviously that was like the extreme moment with thunder and lightning and hail all happening at once. But it's been like that with just rain all throughout the past couple of weeks. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, it is the afternoon. I was somewhat productive earlier, I think. Honestly, it's kind of scary. It's really scary doing something like this. It's been a really long time since I've done it and I'm very rusty and I'm very aware of how rusty I am. So my initial plan didn't really work, of like drowning out my own voice. Apparently that's a technique that doesn't work anymore. That used to work really well for me. Apparently that's a terrible plan now. Really bad sounding. Sounded much better when I could hear myself. So that was a really trippy thing to discover today. I ended up giving up singing the Taylor Swift song as well because I was struggling with it, but to be fair, I only tried it with the headphones on trying to drown myself out. So maybe tomorrow for my own warm-up I'll sing without listening to a track. It was weird. I ended up doing kind of a first run of the first verse and chorus. And I struggled. I really struggled. I struggled confidence-wise. I struggled making my voice do what I needed it to do. It's hard and it's scary. I think it's scary more than anything. I am getting there, but it took me a really long time to get to a point where I liked what I sounded like. And it used to be something that was so much more effortless. You know? It used to be something I could just do, and now it's something I actually have to try hard to do because it's just been so long. It's scary. It's a scary thing to be doing. But yeah, I also got my pop filter. It came right at the end of the session. There it is. It's quite big. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do much more. But I did a solid like hour and a half outside of my warm-up. Continue with it tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a bit better. It's a learning curve, you know. I've got to get used to it. Scary getting back into this kind of stuff. Yeah, we were just been called down for dinner. I just want to quickly show you my absolute angel. Look at her. She was so snuggled. Thunder and lightning didn't wake her up. The hail gave her a bit of a shock, but not that much. She settled back down quite quickly, huh? She's so cozy in that blanket. She loves that blanket. I'm so glad I asked for it for Christmas. Yeah, give it a stretch. She's so precious. She heard Lily. Lily's gone into her bedroom, which means it's time for her cuddle with Lily at night time. You're gonna fall asleep at the foot of the bed. Good evening, everybody. Bedtime. I'm really sleepy. I didn't mention this morning, but Slippers was a right nightmare this morning. I told you she was clingy. She started jumping on my face at, I want to say, 5:30 this morning. 20 odd minutes. She was jumping on my face. Meowing. Wanting a cuddle. And then when I finally woke up and was giving her a cuddle, she was getting up to go get cuddles from everyone else. I was like, alright. Greedy. She's very cuddly today. It's very cute, but made me very tired. Yeah, just had some dinner, watched some Motherland. Feeling very sleepy. So I think we're going to go to bed here, am I right?
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Exactly.
You say, am I right?
I said, am I right? Can I get a bit of support, please?
Dad, am I right?
Yeah, that's right. Come on, Slips. Yeah! You support me, don't you?
I support.
She's like, yeah, right. Yeah, you got your blankie. Yeah! You're such a good girl. It's been an alright day. It's been weird. Because I guess it's been productive. I hate that I value my days based off of how productive they've been. That's a really capitalist hellscape way of thinking. It wasn't that productive, but I definitely think it's helped. I've definitely established of doing things, a way of getting through this process. It's scary. Yeah. It's scary and it's weird and it's hard. But
It's nice to your sex tape.
oh, you funny. I'm gonna continue trucking along tomorrow. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep pushing them forward. Don't we, Slips?
Wow.
Oh, listen to that purse. She's so happy. She's got a blanket. She's getting cuddles. What more does a little girl need, huh? Hopefully, will be a successful week. We will have to see. But we are now going to end the vlog here and go to bed because I'm shattered. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Say night, Slippers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she looked at you there. What are you doing? Say night, Chris.
You're right.
Night.